Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. If you like puzzles or if you'd like to see me struggle to solve one and have a laugh at my expense, then you're at the right address, so please like and subscribe. Today I'm going to be trying my hand at Repeating in Cages by Jonesy. If you would like to give it a go, there will be a link in the description below. If you do, please let me know how you fared and what you thought of it. Right, let's read the rules. Hello, hi. Normal Sudoku rules apply. So we have to place the digits 1 to 9 in every row, column, and 3 by 3 box. Digits in a cage. So the cells delineated by a dotted line. Sum to the total in the top left corner, if given. This one doesn't have a sum, this one either, for instance. Within each cage, at least one digit appears more than once. Have fun. Thank you. Right, a sip of tea. So this is different. Usually digits do not repeat. Now we have to repeat at least once. Okay. So how would that work here? So we could have those are obviously the same digit then if we need to repeat, because we can't repeat otherwise. So this is the same digit. So we could have 2 1s and a 6, 2 2s and a 4, 2 3s and a 2. Okay, so 6, 4, or 2. Does that make sense? Anything else? But that doesn't really solve anything, does it? Then those two would have to repeat here, right? And that's 32. So what do we, well, I mean, this could be 9, 8, 7, and 8, right? 24 plus 8. I say it could be. It probably should be, right? Maybe not. Can I repeat a 7? Yeah, no, I can't repeat a 7, because then I have a 14 and I'm left with 18 and I can't repeat. Am I missing something here? Oh, I can repeat a 9, obviously. Duh. Why am I repeating a 7? I can repeat the 9. So this would have to be from 8 or 9. Or if 18, as in I have a 9. 18 leaves me with 14, and I can have 8 and 6. Right. So these are from 8 and 9, and it has to be repeated here somewhere. Okay. Do I know what that is? So if this is a 9, the repeated digit, and that is a 9, then I would need a 4 and a 6 with it. The 4 and a 6? What did I say? And oh, hold on. 18 left me with 14. I can't have, yeah, a 6 and an 8. This is a 9. Right. So do I always need an 8? Do I always need an 8? Because if it's the 8 that's repeated, then I would need a 9 and a 7. Okay. Right. But I always need an 8. And I always need a 9. I don't know what I'm doing. Obviously. Obviously. Oh, we have the same here. Well, that's interesting. That's interesting. So these are now from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But what's the relationship between these? Well, obviously these are the same. And that means, well, one of them has to have an 8 and the other one would have to have a 9, wouldn't it? Oh, interesting. One of them would have to have an 8 and the other one would have to have a 9. Okay. So that's obvious, because we can't have 8 and 9 here. Both of them. can we? Because this would be 6 and 7, and that's 13, and 6 and 7 don't repeat here. Oh, no, obviously not. So these are not the same 8 and 9. Again, obviously, this one repeats here and this one repeats there. But do we need this one here? I think we do, right? No, maybe it could be there. Confused. I am confused. That's the same as well here. That's interesting. Aha. Aha. Okay, so how does that work? What can we have here? Well, obviously can have 2 4s, and this would be a 2, but this one can't be a 1. Obviously this would have to be even as well, right? Because otherwise we have an odd sum to 2 digits that are the same. So these aren't 3 or 5, it's 2 or 4. 2 would need 2 4s, 4 would need 2 3s. Huh. You have the same here, right? Though this one has to be odd to add up an odd digit. So what could it be? Even 1 works. This would be 2 7s. Right. Do I pencil mark that? So this is, if this one is a 9, these are 2 3s. Would that matter though? So these are from 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not very useful, is it? Except I guess either both of these are high digit or this one is. Right? Can this one be 5 actually? I mean, obviously it can, but then both of these would have to be 5 as well, so that wouldn't work. So this one isn't 5. But if this one from 1 or 3, 1 would need 2 7s, 3 would need 2 6s, so it would make this one from 6 or 5. Yeah, these aren't 5 either. Yeah, so 6, 7, 8, 9 are spoken for here. Oh, is that true? Because then I would definitely have an 8 here. I would definitely have an 8. Didn't I need definitely an 8 and a 9? Because if this is a 9, then that was a 9. And if this was an 8, then I still needed a 9. I can't not have a 9. Just 2 8s is 16, and I needed still 16. And I would need a 9. So this one isn't 9. This one isn't 9, then these aren't 3. Okay, but that means I have 6 or 7 here. and 6 or 7 there, and there's no 6 or 7 here, which is what I just said. I do need an 8 and a 9 here, and one of them is repeated, which is the same there, right? Hmm. So this one is repeated there as well. This is so confusing. It probably shouldn't be confusing, but this one is repeated here, but blue as well. I mean, obviously these are 8 and 9, right? But so what? I need an 8 and 9 here. I need an 8 and 9 there. That's not really. Hmm. Oh, hold on. These can't be 8 or 9 because these are different and this is the same. So it can't be 8 or 9. Oh, so this one isn't 1. I mean, obviously this isn't 2 or 4 anyway either. This would have to be odd, but this isn't 1 either. So it's either 3 and we're left with 2 sevens, or a 5 and we're left with 2 sixes. Okay. Okay. Take another sip of tea. This is not going very well. This is not going very well. Right, and this digit is repeated here as well. Here, let's use more colors. No, not yellow. More colors. This one is repeated here somewhere as well. What does that mean? What could it be though? Oh, we have 4. Obviously. So we could repeat a 1 and we're left with 7. Hmm. I can see it's from 1, 2, 3, but I'm trying to see if I can eliminate anything. Because 3, what 3? Oh no, this would be 4 if it's 3. Hmm. If it's 2, then these would be 4 as well. 1 has no impact. I don't know why I put it there though. It's from 1, 2, 3. I need a third one. This one obviously have to be repeated there as well. There is that. Don't know how that helps for now. I don't know how that helps for now. I don't know. Well, I can't have 6, 7, 8, or 9 here, but can I have 6, 7, 8, or 9 there? Seeing that we can repeat digits, well, this is still a minimum of 6. So no. So one of these is from 6, 7, 8, 9. That is not amazing. This is not amazing. Well, this one could still be here, the yellow. So gone. No. No. This is so confusing. Well, right, I didn't look at this one as well. I didn't look at this one. Oh, this would have to be 2 or 4, wouldn't it? So it's here somewhere. It's obviously not from 6, 7 or whatever, so it has to be 2, 4. That might help. The 2 would need a 6, and the 4 would need a 2. Okay. A 6, well, 6 would work. 6 would work, right? And this would be, those would be 7, but this would be 7 too, and I don't know what the relationship is with these two yet. Let's say yet. Pretend that there's a smart reasoning behind it. What do I know here? I know that these are from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Because 6, 7, 8, 9 are gone. Oh, 5. But that doesn't help me, does it? No. This could be blue, right? Yeah, both of these would be blue. If not, then one of these is blue. Interesting. I know that one of these is blue and one of these is blue. Is that really interesting? Mildly. Mildly. More tea. More tea. Uh, Not sure what that would buy me to. That this one repeats here. What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know. The same applies here, right? What about this 12? Can I say anything remotely intelligent about it? Not really. Then either this one repeats or that one repeat. Or both repeat. As in all these could be the same digit, right? Maybe. Or we could have these two the same and these two the same. That's too many options. Too many options. Can I eliminate one from here? I don't see how. I don't see how. One leaves me with 7. Okay, I can't use 3, 4, and I can't use 1, 6. But I can still use 2, 5, right? Yeah. Maybe 3? 3 is 6, and I would need 1 and 2. Even that one doesn't sound. 1, 2 somewhere. Of course, this could be there. It doesn't matter. But 3 would give me 6, and I would need 1, 2. So those become 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And 2, just for the sake of it, I don't see how that would be a problem. 4 would leave me with 5. Well, still need 1, 4. But, oh, hold on. No, that works. Right? 2 would make this one 4. And 1, 4 here would make these 3, which is exactly what we want. Exactly what we want. I know one of these is 4 for what it's worth, so none of those could be 4. And none of these could be 4. That doesn't matter. One of these is pink. One of these is pink. How do I do this? How do I do this? Oh, hold on. Where is this digit? Where is that digit? Because I'm not allowed to have it here. This digit has to be there. And this is not 6 or 7. Yeah, this isn't 6 or 7. Okay. Excellent. Excellent. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does it mean? So now I have something from 6 and 7 here. Oh. Well, the other one is there necessarily, right? I can't have 6 and 7 here. So so this one is as well not from 6, 7. I mean, sure. I need 8 and 9 here somewhere. Okay. Okay. Thing is, well, no. Right? These can be 8 and 9, right? Because if these are 8 and 9, then these would have to be 8 and 9, and then we're getting somewhere maybe. But these could be 8 and 9, right? Because even if this one is 8 and 9, there's no relationship between these. Is there? I don't think that there is. Then this could be 9 and this could be 9 and this, and then both of these would be 8. And it doesn't matter that these are different because we just need to repeat them. Almost. Oh, hold on. Hold on a second. The 6 and 7 has to repeat here as well. This 6 and 7. Interesting. Interesting. The 6 and 7 is less interesting here, right? Because we can repeat it. Well, not there, obviously, but we can repeat it. Hold on. Hold on. Where is this 6 and 7? So it can't be. It can't be in any of these. Ah. Aha. Because if it's here and it needs to repeat there, and that's not possible, and that's the same here. So one of these is this 6 and 7. That must mean something. That must mean something. Well, it does mean that one of these is 8 and 9, okay, but it does mean that one of these is 8 and 9, but only one. Only one. No, hold on. No, 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 no. Not only one. This is not allowed. I mean, obviously, right? So it's either both of these or both of these. So it's not both of these because of the 6, 7. So it's both of these. Wow. Chapeau. Chapeau. I need more colors. I need more colors. Right. Red. It's this one. It has to be that. It has to be this one. It doesn't give me those yet, but bear with. Bear with. So these are no, we've used this one. Right. That's this, which means it's that too. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. So it has to be here, right? Purple. No, it's in one of those. It just can't be here. It can't. This purple one can't be there because we've used 8 and 9 here already. So it's one of these, but one of these is still 2, to no one's surprise. It's still 2. Same applies there. It's one of these. Close, no cigar again. No cigar again. That's interesting. One of these is green, right? Obviously, but how do I do that? How do I do that? One of these is green. These is green. One of these is green. Still, how do I do that? Difficult. Difficult. I feel like I'm almost there. It isn't. Oh. Hold on. This one is either that or it's a 4. If it's this one, then it's not green, obviously. Oh. No. So if this one is 4, that's 8. This would have to be 7. So this one isn't green no matter what I do, isn't it? Because if these are 4, it's this one, right? But that one is 7, and it's not green. Green is 6. And this is 6 then. This is green, and that one isn't green. And if these aren't 4, then they obviously aren't green anymore, and they have to be here. So this one is not green, and that one has to be green. One more time for the cells in the back of my head. I'm going to pretend there are enough to do that. If these are 4, which is not the 6, 7, to be able to fit it as a blue, right? Otherwise, it's definitely not green, and it's that one. If these are 4, then this one is 7. And then 7 is not green, right? And this one is 6, and it is green. And that one is not green in any case, because it has to be 7. So this one is not green at all, and this one is. And I have to now figure out a color for this one. Dark blue. We didn't use that one, right? We didn't. Okay. Right. Wow, all of that still didn't get me far? Come on. Huh. One of these is blue. That doesn't help me, right? That doesn't help me. It still is both options. One sec. Almost there, still no cigar. Don't know if I'm almost there, to be honest, but one of these is light blue, not this one, obviously. So where's green here? Let's have 3 places. 3 places there. 3 places there. But I can't have 6 and 7 here. So one of these has to be blue. Then dark blue, right? Because I can't, well, was that true? Did I have 6 in any way? I can't have 7, right? Because then I would need 3 ones in any, I would need a 0. But 6 would need 3 ones. I keep on looking at this one and thinking it's 2. It's not, it's 3. So there is no 6 and 7 here anyway. Okay, so one of these are blue. Huh. Not exactly earth-shattering. Not exactly earth-shattering. I don't know what to do. Can this one be from 8, 9? Not that we need that in any case. It's not like we need it. Well, no, this one in particular can't be from 8, 9. Well, these aren't from 8, 9. But this one can be, right? Purple 8, 9. Otherwise, this is purple 8, 9. And I still don't know if that matters. Oh, Hold on. Whatever I put here from 8, 9, it's this one. Sure. Continue. Doesn't matter, does it? Because I don't know anything else, do I? Hmm. Hmm. Those could be purple. Yeah, they can indeed. "35 minutes till nowhere close." I'm missing some small trick here, or big trick for that matter, probably. Don't know what though. What do I still need here? Oh, I'm missing a 5. I say that as if it's going to solve anything. Missing a 5, something from 1, 2, 3, 4, and something from 6 and 7. Talk about not useful. Well, I do need dark blue. So it isn't this one. But this could be from 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Well, not from 4. So maybe that is interesting. It's not from 4, so it's from 1, 2, 3, or 5. Mildly interesting. 1, 2, 3, or 5. I don't know. I don't know. One of these is dark blue. One of these is dark blue. Okay. Well, it does mean though that this is from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, I'm not sure that's really the earth shattering discovery that I'm pretending like it is, but I can't have 4 and 5 here. But do I need 4 and 5 for any reason? Doesn't look like it. Can I have 5 here? I think it's obvious that I can, right? 5, 1, and 2, that's only 7. Only 8. Would leave me with 4. Would leave me with 4. I do need to repeat something, but I can repeat the 1 and put a 3, right? For instance. So if one of these is blue and one of these is blue, but it could be this one. Oh, dark blue, that is. Well, again, one of these have to be green, but that's not really all that interesting. It's not really all that interesting. Ah, 1000 milliards de mille sabords. Oh, lots of colors in this. It's probably the problem. It's probably the problem. I need to figure out something else. It seems. I don't know what. I don't know what. Well, I couldn't have 6 and 7 here. Oh, that's the issue, isn't it? So these have to be 6 and 7. These have to be 6 and 7. Now we don't know which is which. Brilliant. But these are from 6 and 7. Hmm. These are from 6 and 7. But I don't know which it is, do I? As in, it could be one of each, obviously, but if this one is green, that would be great. But if it's blue, well, this one becomes blue too. What does that mean? What does that mean? Oh, hold on. Hold on. This one sees both of these. How long has that been? A long, long time. So this becomes a 2. This becomes a 2. And these are 4. Yeah, that helps, doesn't it? 3, 3. Not 3. So this one isn't 2. This one isn't 3 either. These don't need colors anymore. Let's get rid of a few colors. Let's get rid of a few colors. Um, right, right, right. Ah, 1, 2. So it has to be here. It has to be there. Though I don't know. I've put 2 colors, 2 different colors, but I have no idea. If they are different or not. One of those have to be 2. One of these have to be 2. Does it matter? Well, it just means that there's no 2 here, but besides that, are there other 6s? This one, it's not green, but if this is 7, this could still be a 6, right? It looks like it. How do I continue? How do I continue? No, hold on. Why did I do that? It's green, but do I know if it's purple? No, I don't. Green is possible. Not purple, blue. Both of these could be blue. No, this one can't be blue. Oh, yes, it can. Yes, it can. Does it matter that I can't? No, it doesn't matter that I can't have 3 here. Then I already knew that I can't have 3 here. Anything else I can't have now? It's interesting. There's no, just the 3. Just the 3. So I could have 2 1s and a 2 and a 7. That's fine. 2 and a 5 to add up to a 7. This would be 4. That's only the only option if it's 2 1s, right? But what happens if it's 2 2s? That would be 4. And that would be 4. I would be left with 5. And I would need a 1. So this isn't 3, but it isn't 1 or 2 either. It's from 4 5. Again, does that help? Maybe. Maybe. Wow. I don't think this is supposed to be this difficult. I'm just, I think, messing this up. I am messing things up. Probably have to figure out what that is. Maybe. Maybe I do. The thing is, we can't repeat 4 here. Okay, but we have to repeat 4? Then this could be 4 and we don't need to repeat it. This could be a 4 and we don't need to repeat it either. Come on. Come on. Hmm. What? What am I missing? Did I forget something? This negative constraint? No, it's not that much. Just that at least one digit appears more than once. So this one has to appear, the 8, 9 has to appear here. Either it's red or it has to be here. But it can be red, right? Right? Any reason why it isn't red? Any reason why it isn't red? If it's just purple, it's purple, that's even easier, isn't it? Who needs me? I don't know. I know who the message is from, but I don't know what's going on here. So there is a kind of a relationship here, maybe, right? As in, the 9 needs to be with the 6. That's obvious because this is 17 and I'm missing 15. So if this one is a 9, there would be a 6 here. Well, but what's the relationship to this one? What's the relationship to this one? I don't think there is. Is there? I think the question is, can this be 6? What happens if these are 6? Because then, otherwise, blue is 7, right? So if these are 6, I have 12, and this is a 3. Okay, so far so good. Oh, so far so good. He says, not even look at what I'm doing. Right, so these are 6. These are 6. That's a 7. 12 would need a 5. And I don't need these colors anymore. Right. Okay. 7 needed an 8. What does that mean? Oh, it needs an 8 here. Right, so that's an 8. All of this is 8s. And all of these are 9s. Right, and I don't need those colors either anymore. Right, that's not a 9. That's not an 8. Okay. All right. Any other 3 disasters that I didn't look at? Or similar? Or similar? Probably. This isn't 6 either. That helps. Neither is this one 6. Doesn't resolve it though, but sure. I I'm really not looking at all of this. As in, I'm not paying attention as I should. That's not 2 or 4. That's not 2 or 4. It's not 2 either anymore. But I just don't know if this is related to that or not. I do need a 7 here, right? So this one, both of these aren't 7 anymore. I do need a 6, but this one could be 6. Okay. Right. Any other cages that I neglected? This one, can I eliminate anything else? Doesn't look like it yet. Okay. It doesn't look like it yet. Does the fact that this is 7, 8 means anything? Yeah, it does. It does, because we need 7 and 8 then, right? To get to add up to 15, add up, so these are 17. So this isn't 8, no. This isn't 6 or 9, that's 7, 8. And we don't have 7, 8 here. So this becomes a 9. This becomes a 6, 8 and 9, 17 plus 15, 32. Right. That is good. And here I'm missing 1, 3, and 7, right? 1, 3, and 7. That's not 3. Okay. But this would have to be an 8. And this would have to be a 9, obviously. Obviously. So this becomes a 9. This becomes a 9. But I didn't resolve the 8s and the 7 and the 8 yet. Right. What do I still need here? 1, 3, 5, 7. That's it? Yeah, this one isn't 7 though. 1, 3, 5, 7. That's not helping. And here I need 1, 3, 5, and 6, right? I would certainly need a 6. 1, 3, 5, and 6. Again, not helping. Again, not helping. Well, except where is 6 and in column number 9, it's there. So this isn't 6. And that's from 1, 3, 5. And that's from 1, 3, 5, and 7. Is that correct? Well, not 3. Yeah, that seems correct. That seems correct. Not very useful, but correct. Here I need 1, 3, 5, and 7 again. That's not 3. Oh, that's interesting. 1, 3, 5, and 7. So that's from 2, 6, and 4. No 4 here. Um, Come on, I'm so close. I am so close. Obviously not enough though. Obviously not close enough. How do I tackle that? Wow. Well, this is the only one that I haven't looked at yet, but I can see already that I can repeat the 1 and the 3 if needed. Oh, I do need though to figure out whether, no, this one can't be 7 though, right? Because this is a minimum of 6, so both of these are at 7. I say obviously. What about this one though? No, this would be 10. Yeah, that would work. 7, 1, 2, and 2 1s. That should be okay. So this one can be 7. Which again didn't help. Okay, interesting. 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 I have no idea what blue was anymore. Oh, blue was 7. I don't need to. I don't need any colors anymore. Famous last words. Famous last words. 3 can repeat, obviously, 1 as well. Okay, that's not. That's not. So I don't know what that one is. Oh, it should be from 4 or 5, shouldn't it? As in, this is from 3, 4, or 5, isn't it? As in, obviously. But what? How does that help me? I can still repeat 3, but I can still repeat 1. So I don't know if this has to be 3, because I can repeat this one. If I could eliminate 3, it's not 5. It's 3 or 4. If I could eliminate 3 from here, then I would know that this one is repeating. Not sure how that is useful either. Okay. Interesting. So this is a minimum of 6. Oh, now this one isn't 1. Oh, obviously that isn't 1. So this one isn't 7. Oh, duh. That's a minimum of 6 now. Yeah, 6. Okay, 6, and I can have 2 3s. So it should be okay. Can I have a 5? As in, if this becomes a minimum of 8, then I would need a 4. Yeah, that's still possible. That is still possible. But now one of these is 7, and this one isn't 7, so that helps. Okay. All right. This becomes a 2, not a 2. 1, 5, 6. Not 1 anymore. So now I have 2, and I still need a 9. So that I still need a 7 to get to 9, and that had to be then 2 and 5, right? Because I can't have 1 and 6 or 3 and 4, right? So this is 1, 2, and 5. Okay, but how does that help me? Oh, this becomes a 4. This becomes a 2. That helps like that, I guess. That's a 3, so this one isn't. That's 1, 5, 3, 5, 1. Oops. 5, not 5, not 3 either, actually. 7, 1, 7, 5, 1. Oh, what's that? A 6, and that is a 4. Right. Oh, the 3 is already repeated. Oh, but I still need it to add up to 12. And that is 9, so I do need a 3. It's handy. And that is handy. It's 2, 3, 2, 4, 3, 5, and 8. Right. Moment of truth. Yay. Well, that was nice. That was very nice. Well, I hope that you enjoyed it as well. If you did, please like and subscribe. Maybe share, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.